right? Am I loud enough? This is loud enough. Hello. Hello, my name is Andrew Morgan Smith, and I wanted to talk today about rejection. So the reason why I wanted to talk to you about this is because I just had a close call on a show, and I thought I might get my thoughts out while it's still fresh in my brain, and still sort of going through the emotions of the whole thing. So you put your heart and soul into a demo. Maybe you do revisions for somebody. You really have your heart set on doing a project, and you didn't get it. You know, you put hours and hours of work in. Maybe you get some money. Maybe you don't get some money. But you've put time and effort in, and it just doesn't land for whatever reason. The first thing is that it sucks, and it will always suck to lose a job that you were excited about possibly having. So, it just always will. That's the natural way to feel about it. The first thing I do that I try to keep in mind is I try not to take it personally. There are so many different things that could affect the choice of who they picked for this project. It could have been that they knew somebody else.
Hey, Mom told me that you were in between jobs, and we have an opening at Kremlin Duvet.
It could have been that they really are a fan of a specific composer or artist, and another demo sounded like that. It could have been they drank a certain coffee that morning and got sick. So, you know, that's something to really take into account, is that personal taste is subjective, and you can't control that. And so it's not that you didn't put your best foot forward. As long as you did put your best foot forward, then you shouldn't beat yourself up about it, you know. The second thing is take a moment, get out of your studio, take a walk, do whatever you need to do, go exercise. Do whatever you need to do to reset your brain. I know it's hard to get yourself out of that thought process and get you into a new thinking process, and maybe it's hard for you to just stop what you're doing and walk out. Maybe you're on a deadline, maybe you're on something else, but I think in general, you taking a break, whether it's 5, 15, an hour, or even if you have to take a day, if it's a really big miss, you know, you will work better once you kind of leave and come back to it with a fresh mindset. Get yourself reset to where you need to be. The third thing to keep in mind is that this is a numbers game. This is not the only thing you're going to be up for in your life, I don't think.
There's too many of them.
This is not, for at least if I'm looking at myself, like I've done enough stuff that I know for every one project that I do, there's going to be 3 or 4 that I don't do. For whatever reason, whether it's just missed opportunity, schedule, people, whatever the issue is, there's going to be a certain amount you don't get no matter what happens. And that's just part of this job. It's part of the film industry. It's part of the music industry. So don't let that dishearten you. That's just how things are. The fourth thing, which ties into that, is the film industry and the music industry is a perseverance game. It's a game of how long can I stay in this and keep working and keep going, and how many contacts can I rely on to make work, right? You shouldn't just have one client that is all your work, because if something happens and that one client drops you, or political move happens and you find out you've lost a job, or you find out that the director has swapped out and now they want to bring their person in, and now you have to deal with that, and now you're losing work because this person brought a new composer into the fold or a new artist into the fold. Know that it's just, you have to just keep going. And that's what you have to do. You know, it sucks to lose something. It sucks to lose a job. It sucks to lose a gig. But just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, repurpose the demo tracks you did, and keep going. You know? So, I hope this video is going to be shorter than my other ones, but keep it in mind, right? All right. Talk to you soon.
America's best aerobic athlete.